A month ago today, I started this series on my TikTok and YouTube called Minute Minecraft, where me and my friends played on a private modded Minecraft survival server to try and beat the game. We've spent 31 days on the server so far, and here's our progress starting from day 1. Enjoy. Whoa, that's sick! Yo! I mined a bunch of trees to get the saplings, and it drops golden apples. The sun went down, so we sheltered overnight in a cave after getting our tools and essentials. We left early in the morning to find a new home, but ran into this.
What the heck? Fat bitch. No! It's got diamond armor on. Yeah, it's gonna die. Give us diamond armor, bitch.
Yes. It didn't give us diamond armor, but it gave us chitin. We grouped up with Ollie, who by now had full iron armor, and went back to our OG cave where we found out how to make chitin shields, which came in really useful in situations like these.
Zombie brute! Holy moly shit!
Hearing Tem's screams, I rushed over quickly in order to save his life.
Oh shit, I'm blocking his damage, just kill him.
By the way, when creepers explode, they spawn babies.
Whoa!
As we carried on exploring, found this temple that had nothing in it, and I accidentally made this tool.
No.
You can edit every pixel. I also almost died. And we found this house in the distance which we went to, and it had iron armor in it for us. Hello everybody, welcome back to Minute Minecraft. It's day 2. We are finally leaving this home and finding a new one. I tamed this brown wolf, and Temp made an antler helmet that did this.
What the hell? There's a flying antler up on my head because I have this antler helmet. Look up.
What the hell?
Angel fam.
It follows the user around everywhere, giving them 2 extra hearts as well as healing them when they take damage, which is nice. We found this banana biome which grows bananas and turn you into a monkey when you eat them. I'm a monkey. Let's go, I'm a monkey. You can also slip on them, by the way.
Give me that back.
I'm slipping.
Give me my...
If I was slipping on bananas. My dog helped me gather more chitin. And we finally found a village. Woo! And we found another one. Woo! We also found this huge cave which had some glowing XP ore or something, rainbow ore.
Yeah, it's an XP or something.
We'll explore that tomorrow. We carried on exploring. This is like a beach biome we're in right now, and we finally found a village, an oak village with trees around it, and stored all of our stuff in it, ready to go mining tomorrow in that cave that we found earlier. Minute Minecraft, day 3. I found this wandering villager and bought a globe off him because I just wanted it. I started building the back of my house. Even though I'm not going to live here forever, I'm still needing more storage, so yeah. The globe was worth it, by the way.
ASMR.
By the way, I started a golden apple tree farm. Before we go mining, a lot of my footage got corrupted, but here's my armor so far so we can compare it later. We found these blue cave crystals which I mined for decoration later, and it looks so cool in the caves. Like this crystals coming from the ceiling everywhere, spikes. This is the rainbow ore that I mined. I got Ollie to mine moonstone for me because he has a diamond pickaxe, and yeah, that's about all the footage I had because the rest got deleted. So instead, I'll just show you guys the loot that I got. I got this plastic drinking hat, it's a bit shit. Cloud in a bottle which lets me double jump, which is actually really sick. Upgraded all my tools and armor to osmium and made a moonstone shield. Here's all the loot I got. I'll make a better mining episode later. Like I said, the files got corrupted, so I couldn't do anything about that, but... Welcome back to Minute Minecraft. It's day 4. Ollie got new pets. I named my pet Brownie. I combined all my tools to get a paxel, which is all of the tools combined. And then we packed all of our stuff ready to go find a new home because this one is absolutely shit. I had to leave a lot of stuff behind, but I made sure I got my essentials and my good stuff, so yeah.
Oh.
And here we are, the 3 musketeers, ready to find a new home. And we ran into this frog. Is that a frog? Is that a frog? I wandered off on my own and found a desert temple which had diamonds in it. My first diamonds, guys. We searched for hours and explored through many different modded biomes, trying to find our home biome where we can live. We wanted to make sure it's a really modded biome, you know, like a pink biome or something, so, like something cool. On our journey, me and Temp ran into this witch hut. It had a chest full of chitin. I tamed a silver fox and it almost got blown up by a creepy.
Oh,
No! Ollie saved it. While we were in a cave, we saw this thing on the map and mined our way to it.
Come. Whoa!
Come back tomorrow to watch us explore this dungeon. Welcome back to Minute Minecraft. It's day 5. We're carrying on from where we left off yesterday. We mined our way to this dungeon-looking thing on the map.
Whoa!
Look at how shambles this is. Just listen to the sounds. There was so many on you, Ollie.
Whoa!
After getting murdered by my own friend, I got my loot back and carried on like nothing happened. Meanwhile...
Stop! Why are you running? Why are you running?
It was weird how still so many skeletons were spawning, so I looked around for a spawner and found one with a chest in it, and it had some dead stuff in it, but, you know, and I found some more chests with some basic rings that doesn't do anything, just gives you a little bit more protection. Temp got this really OP pickaxe, it's called the Disassembler. It's really OP because it's sick for mining, and it also one-taps most things. I found this blue underground biome with glowing mushrooms and stuff in it, and spotted another dungeon. We found a lab rat zombie brute. We explored the place a bit, and it's basically the same as the other one, like, except it had a diamond in it this time, and a Vitality 3 book. We found this lava tortoise.
Whoa!
Yo,
Whoa!
And it tanked 3 hits of Temp's pickaxe. Here's me mining moments before tragedy.
Oh, you guys don't have to...
Those were my last moments in the mines. It's day 6 of Minute Minecraft, and we're going overseas to find our home. I really hope you enjoyed our singing, but it's time to get back to the video. As you can see, there's a bunch of different biomes that we've been going through to find our home, and they're all really cool, but we need something special. We found this cherry blossom biome which had pandas in it.
Oh, buddy.
Meanwhile, I'm also bullying a snail. I later found a jungle ruin with a singular diamond, and that's it. Here we got Temp showing off his new pickaxe to us all. Yeah, you can also mine wood with it, which is very cool. And after a while, we finally found our home, the Mystic Grove. It's extremely rare, so we decided to live here. I started building my house and storing all my stuff away, going with like a Japanese style, and I chiseled like every pixel of my house. I don't know why I started like that. But I also found a supply camp, which lets you spawn in a supply camp. Like, quite literally, lets you spawn it in. It first spawns a hologram so you can see if you want it. And we decided to go with the Japanese one because, well, we're doing a Japanese thing. So I did it. Whoa. Welcome back to Minute Minecraft. It's day 7 and we're building our house. I got this build tool which lets you build this town hall just like that. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Where's the house at, fam? Instead, I created a new colony, which I called APlays. To actually build this town hall, we needed a builder's hut, which cost a lot of materials, and we had to hire Camden Orderly to build it for us. Here he is working away, and there's the finished product of the builder hut. New citizens started spawning in APlays, and we needed to provide them with houses. So we assigned our one and only builder, Camden A. Orderly, to do this job. He then went to upgrade his own builder's hut, and then also upgraded the main home of the civilians. We also captured some sheep. In the night, civilians started dying to mobs, and Camden said he didn't feel safe without barrack towers near him. So he built the barrack tower, and Sophie took the job and started demanding for weapons just to sleep on the job. But this was because she works at night. We gave Camden's builder's hut another upgrade because he deserved it, and I'm still progressing on my house. This is a pleasure so far. It's day 8 of Minute Minecraft, and we're making that pickaxe that Temp has. Here's the recipe, and it requires a bunch of different machines to make. First one being Metallurgic Infuser. Iron and coal make an iron dust, and iron dust and coal make a steel dust. Steel dust turns into steel ingots in the blast furnace. I then used these to make a steel casing and made a couple control units as part of the crusher machine. I used like all my diamonds in the crusher to make diamond dust, and it took its sweet time. Put the diamond dust with an infused alloy to make a reinforced alloy. We needed stacks of blocks of coal just to charge our machines up, which meant we had to go mining a lot. While mining, I ran into this goblin trader, which traded really bad stuff, and I didn't want to buy anything. Hey, yo! I made the energy tablet and used redstone and osmium to create more control units, which I then used to create advanced control units. Temp got a whoopee cushion. I put obsidian in an enrichment chamber to get obsidian dust, which I used to turn a reinforced alloy into the atomic alloy. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Basically, it's a bunch of waffle to get all this stuff. There's a lot of stuff that you need to get, and I've been doing them all. The most expensive thing being the refined obsidian ingot, which you can see me make right here. And here I am putting all the stuff together. We've done it, boys.
Nice.
Oh. We got the pickaxe. Let's go. It's day 9 of Minute Minecraft. We wanted to go mining without civilians dying, so we hired these. A squad of mercenaries spawned. They were completely 3% on the contract. They wouldn't leave empty-handed. What can they do though? Come on. They started patrolling around the city and everything was going well, till suddenly we saw this in the chat. These mercenaries were stealing from us. With zero mercy, we slayed them down to get our stones and torches back.
You don't full damage.
Rushing him, rushing him.
Another one.
Crack, one shot. They got smacked by someone with a blocked nose.
Don't ever steal my torch in it.
Anyways, we wanted to go to the nether, so we went mining to get levels and materials in order to create a nether set and be fully prepared to go to the nether. I mined lots of coal to get levels while also using it to charge my pickaxe later. I also found this ore. That's right, it explodes. When it explodes, it drops this. I found claws in a minecart. And I found this structure in the caves made out of these blocks that you can't mine with normal pickaxes, so I tried to use my disassembler. Yeah, it worked. It worked! I went inside and there was no loot. I mined everything and it just drops metal scraps every time, so it's really shit. I went out and found another one with a thermal thingy in it, and I don't know what it does. It's day 10 of Minute Minecraft and we're preparing for the nether. I got a bunch of refined obsidian ingots and made a full set of armor and tools out of it, including a shield and a paxel. And since we're going nether, we're probably going to get set on fire a lot, so to protect us from that, we each made an obsidian skull, which grants the user infinite fire resistance. Pretty OP. I used Temp's enchantment table and started enchanting my things, but realized that after one level 30 enchant, I ran out of levels and had to resort to consuming expetrified orbs, which didn't last long, so I went mining again for levels. I was running out of coal too, because I had to charge everything up with coal, so I mined lots of more coal, and oh shit! Oh yeah, I have fire resistance. I carried on mining and ran into this stone link carrying an iron ingot, so I killed it and got the ingot. I made another paxel for combining and also crafted a wind generator. The wind generator allowed me to charge my mech tools for free, which meant I didn't need to waste my coal and charging my pickaxe anymore. I made these eternal stellars which repair all my things in my inventory. With my new levels, I enchanted all my things and got this new enchantment for my bow that lets me shoot 3 hours at the same time. I enchanted all my gear twice so that I could get the best ones and then combine them and get OP loadout for the nether. I then found out you could use the eternal stellars to make things indestructible as well, so I applied it to most of my gear and now we are ready to go to the nether. It's day 11 of Minute Minecraft and we're going. And so we entered the nether, not knowing what's on the other side of the portal. Ollie thought I had to put a waystone by the portal for us to teleport to, and it was called
Right.
I found this new mob. Whoa. It didn't attack us and it was actually quite nice.
What, fam?
We found these nether crystals. And we found a nether fortress. It's day 12 of Minute Minecraft and we're carrying on from where we left off yesterday in this nether fortress. We started farming blazes for blaze rods and I just realized that my bow can basically one-shot about anything. Look. We started farming wither skeletons for wither skulls and Temp is one lucky bastard.
I got school. Let's go.
I really wanted to tame one of these foxhounds, so I did with the coal and he's mine. Aww. We TP'd back to the waystone to head the other direction and explore, and we found this new biome which is made out of flesh, and this is Temp's reaction. I don't think you could craft anything with this. I wandered off on my own and found this other biome which is made completely out of blackstone and obsidian. It looked pretty cool, reminded me of the end. I was looking for places to loot, so I looked on the map to look for a structure and I found one and mined my way to it with my OP pickaxe. It was an underground bastion remnant and it had pretty dead stuff in it, apart from it had netherite horse armor, which is pretty cool, and these piglins actually think they can do something. Like, carried on looking for chests and it had dead stuff in it apart from this one thing, a shock pendant, which has a chance of striking attackers with lightning. It's day 13 of Minute Minecraft. We've gotten all we needed from the nether and it's time to head back now. I teleported back to the waste on Ollie said earlier, met up with Temp who found a camouflage lava cat.
Oh look, it blended into the lava and I saw it.
Temp found and tamed the world's rarest Minecraft pet. He got very excited.
My boy! I do it! There's one here! There's one here! Mama!
No way!
There's one here!
Another one! I got blaze rods! Yeah, let's go! We found the world's rarest Minecraft pets twice and tamed them. We brought them home and we wanted to do some experimenting. Tried to put water on the lava cat, even though it was risky and I thought it was gonna die. I did it for science. Oh! It turned into an obsidian cat.
Whoa! That looks sick!
Apparently these are better than wolves. To test out my shock pendant, I let Temp hit me a few times. Yeah! I think he liked it a bit too much because he started to take advantage of me. After Temp got bored of me, he decided to move on to his next victim, Ollie. Temp had a sword with the enchantments looting 5 and beheading, which resulted in him gathering I don't even know how many wither skulls. It's Valentine's Day, but it's also Minute Minecraft Day 14, so we're gonna get on with that instead. Today we're gonna be doing some more mechanic stuff, and yeah, let's get started. I crafted this electric bow because I thought it'd be cool, but it needed to be charged to shoot anything. So I used loads of my coal to charge it, when it turns out it's the same as a normal bow, except there's a fire mode. I then crafted these free runners, which I thought would be useful, so I wasted lots of coal again to charge it, and it turns out it only has one mode, regular, which literally does nothing. What a waste of my material. Onto something useful. I made a jetpack like this. I collected a bunch of water to put into the electrolytic separator and extract hydrogen from the water to fuel the jetpack. After it's fueled a decent amount, I went outside to test it, and now I can reach heights no one in the server can. I am OP.
Whoa! Yo!
Temp made this machine that can take enchantments off items and turn them into books. I crafted an XP charm, and me and Temp breeded our cats. Yeah. It's day 15 of Minute Minecraft and it's actually my birthday too. Today we're gonna work on upgrading our village and I started by building the roof of my house. I didn't like the orange, so I replaced it with red wood instead and chiseled every little part of it. This is what my house looks like so far with the red instead of the orange. Temp had the beheading enchant on his sword, so I got him to kill me until he got my head. Oh, you got it.
Okay, head.
Let's go. I collected both my heads and placed them by the entrance to mark the house as mine. That's enough of my house for now. Now it's time to upgrade APlays. I started with the town hall, which was the most expensive thing in the whole village, and I built it. Camden came to do the job. Woo, Camden. Let's go. Camden has a busy couple of days ahead of him. It actually took us like 2 days to completely upgrade the village, but I made it into one episode, otherwise it'd just be long and boring. Here's a time lapse of the town hall being built. Meanwhile, Temp finally built his house, and Ollie made some good progress on his Japanese tower. And slowly but surely, APlays started to take shape. It's far from being finished, but we're getting there. The next upgrades cost nether and end stuff, so we won't be doing that for a while. It's day 16 of Minute Minecraft. This goblin trader spawned above ground, so I named it Rat, put him on a leash and dragged him home. I'm not doing this against his will or anything. Then I accidentally double jumped and he came flying with me. He died!
Stupid.
Oh no, oh. He made it out alive and now he is stuck in my house. Mysterious warriors were spotted near APlays and before we even saw them, they died and it was a victory. I killed these pillagers and they gave me a raid horn. I used it to prank Temp.
Oh, there's a raid!
We threatened to kill all these pets because they're in the
See
way.
what fucking happens if one of my pets dies.
Are you looking at me weirdly? Are you looking at me weirdly, fam?
One tap.
Go on, do it.
Was it like a gun shootout?
Do it, Ollie.
Do it, I dare ya.
Come on,
Back the way. A new baby was born.
Wait. That's sex in the house, yeah? I'm gonna kill it.
Outside.
That's sex in the house! Have that, I wanna fart in the baby's face, pink eye. Have that.
Shush.
To make up for hurting the civilians, Ollie made us both tridents.
Special delivery.
It's day 17 of Minute Minecraft, and guess what we're doing today? That's right, we're killing the wither. We got this many wither heads and we're finally going to put them to use in today's episode. We searched for a place where we could spawn it without destroying the village, so we went far into the autumn biome and spawned it on a perfect mushroom stage. And so, we summoned the wither!
Flash it in now. Whoa, what is a lot of damage?
I've hit it lots of
Actually,
times.
there's
How
a lot.
low it is, fam, it's my bozo.
I mean, that's for me, you know.
I didn't get it. I didn't get the thingy.
Neither did I.
The wither got struck by lightning because of me and it blew up the nether star, so we killed it a few more times. After Ollie's miserable attempt to steal my nether star, we all had nether stars now. Carly grew up and died a few minutes later. Carly! It's day 18 of Minute Minecraft, and after Temp finished his house, I marked his house as his by putting purple pickles on the signs. Barbarians spawned near the village, and this time they actually spawned in. So I killed them both, and I got this ancient tomb. Someone tell me what it does, because I don't know. And I found more, and they're literally just so easy. Me and Temp found this revolutionary block, the cardboard box. It can capture any block that you right-click it on, which means that you can relocate things like mob spawners and bedrock. We still need to test that theory though. Temp researched into witchcraft and got us to do it. Whoa, this actually looks sick. We did a ritual to summon a mob.
Yo.
Yo, what are we doing? Wow. I crafted this book so I could give it to a witch and so she could sniff it and give it back to me with snot on it. Thank you, miss. Ollie kidnapped some villagers and brought them back to APlays for us to do trading with. It's day 19 of Minute Minecraft. Today we're going to be making these wizard robes. By using the Botania book, we found out that we needed living rock and living wood, which you get by surrounding a pure daisy with logs or stone. Logs turn into living wood, which you use to make these mana spreaders. Stone turns into living rock, which I then use to make this mana pool. I then use this thing to create ender flame flowers that absorb coal and charge the mana spreaders. The mana spreaders fill the mana pool with mana, and I threw my string into it to get mana infused string. We're going to come back to this later because it's going to take quite a while.
You ready to fucking die?
Nah, fam. Got my fucking fake fucking beetle, bitch.
Shall I with a lightning, yeah?
You can make a bunch of cosmetics with the string, but I made a Kamui thing because I thought it'd be an Naruto reference, but Kamui eye, why is it on my arm? I also made this.
Get it out of my face.
I tried throwing in a potato as a joke and it turned into a tiny potato, which you can actually place down. You can even pet it.
I said, stop that, baby. Stop tickling me. Stop.
What is that? Wait, let me mine it. What the heck? What?
Ollie's banana tree farm was working.
Oh, Amar, come here. Look, they grew instantly.
Oh, another one just grew. I threw a diamond in the mana pool to get a mana diamond and then used this to craft this thing. I placed it down and we don't really know what it does apart from that it holds things. Oh. After we had a good amount of mana string, we used to make mana weave cloth, which we then used to make wizard robes. And so we did it, boys and girls. We made the wizard robes. It's day 20 of Minute Minecraft and the season finale. We hired Camden to upgrade the nether portal and it looked really cool.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
Fam, if he dies, yeah.
We set the portal alight. And only minutes after this happened, Camden had passed away.
Yeah, he looks like a zombie pig, man.
The thing he created ended up being his own demise. To protect Camden's family, we broke the portal.
Fuck the nether portal, man.
We found his remains and it turned out he died working on the town hall.
Nah, we have to have a fucking funeral.
Camden's son, Van J. Orderly, took up the job and finished the town hall that his father started. He built his own father's grave and we had a funeral. And as if his day wasn't going bad enough already, Ollie hit him with a trident. We each signed the grave and I picked a flower for Camden. Then we each gave individual speeches. Camden, you were a day one and you've stuck with us from the beginning, and we will never forget you. You took mine!
I didn't have
I was
one.
laughing. Camden.
You were my best friend. And
Camera fan!
even though you didn't go shit for me, because I've got my own house over there.
Nah, I'm the only one that loves Camden in this place. Nah.
You built a nice house over there, and you built the nether portal, which eventually led to your demise. Because it was our fault. I'm unemotional. We're really happy. Tim's gonna break it because it's gay.
We fight on his grave! In honor and remembrance of Camden, we made the Camden Bridge and named the town hall Audley Hall. It's day 21 and season 2 of Minute Minecraft. Welcome back, guys! I got a new skin, yeah! Today we're going to be making this infinity trident. To make this, we needed a dissolution chamber, which cost plastic. So I gathered some fluid from the fluid extractors at tempered outer setup and turned it into plastic, which I then used to create the dissolution chamber. I needed a bigger lab, so I extended downwards. While I was busy, Van died. When I got back to the surface, I understood how he died. Oh my god, there's so many zombies. It was clear that Van had been a victim of this horde. After I killed him, we built a grave for Van next to his father's grave. Spam F in the comments for Van. Ollie was fiddling with his banana tree farm when this mob spawned. Eee! It's got creeper
like
on
a
creeper face on the back.
I was just mining by banana trees, yeah, and this little rat jumped out of
Kill
a
it.
banana.
Should kill it.
I mean, that is
Oh. Later, we discovered this revolutionary trick that lets us charge the heat generators infinitely without using any materials. I made a bunch of them in my underground lab and connected them using universal cables and then connected all my machines to them. Put this stuff together in a dissolution chamber to get this item, which is part of the recipe of the infinity trident. I've got all the ingredients now, but the one thing I'm missing is pink slime, which you get from mob spawners. This was our chance to test the cardboard box theory and if it could really pick up everything. So we crossed the ocean in order to find like a dungeon or something. On our journey, we ran into these hammerhead sharks, which are friendly, but we just killed them anyway. We ran into jellyfish too and a blobfish, which I caught with a bucket. I tried taming the shark by feeding it fish, but it didn't work. So I tried to feed it squid since I've seen it hunt squid before, but it also didn't work. Yeah. We finally found a dungeon and the gameplay is really laggy, but you can faintly see us picking up the mob spawner here with the cardboard box. To get pink slime out of it, we had to make this mob slaughter factory. We dug down to make an area to place the mob spawners in. Meanwhile, Ollie got this new toy. We carried on working on making the mob spawner area, and meanwhile...
play your little tune.
No, don't play me a shit tunes, fam. We worked hard and finished the mob spawner, and Ollie's just been doing this the whole time. Hope you accidentally pressed Q in lava with that. I tried blocking off the noise, but it also didn't work.
Oh.
Still hear it.
Tem placed the water because he's made XP farms in the past, and I placed the mob slaughter factory. When it's powered, mobs that go in front of it will be sucked into the machine and turned into pink slime and liquid meat, which is useful. I later fed a beetle a golden apple and it became my friend. It's now friendly and I could put a saddle on it and ride it. Woohoo! Baby, let's go. You can right click chests on them and then they get inventories. Oh, that's a big inventory actually. Later in the day there was an eclipse and I thought I'd put it in a video because it's cool. Eventually I had all the items and I put them together in a dissolution chamber to make the infinity trident. And I don't really know what it does yet, but can someone tell me in the comments, because it's yeah, it's kind of trash right now. And there we have it. We made the infinity trident, boys and girls. It's day 22 of Minute Minecraft. So the mod pack has had an update and many new mobs have been added to the game. So we had this revolutionary idea to make a zoo. We wanted to replace the autumn biome with a zoo. So we mined all of the trees down, which took quite a long time, and gave the animals that lived there a new home. Nah.
No animals were harmed in the making.
Yeah, no animals were harmed.
Look at him, man. Look at his face. He's happy.
He's happy, man.
Life.
And look what he has in his mouth. He's enjoying life. I tried to warn Ollie not to get rid of the leash or it would die, but it still happened. See? I told you.
Look, that was not even a. That was not.
I was just going about my day mining bananas to turn into a monkey, and then this rat jumped out at me. Temp crafted a gun and held me for ransom.
Yo.
Whoa, yo, chill, put my hands up, Don't using your disassembler, don't get guys. spiders started spawning in my house, and I was wondering why, until I mined a carpet and this was underneath. You put a spider spawner in my house, you fuck. Anyways, back to the zoo. We terraformed the area of the zoo and it went from this to this. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but it's a lot flatter and there's a lot more room for like buildings and stuff like that. So far we've made some paths and bridges and started planning where the animals would go. I started making the front entrance slash gate. Temp gave me some feedback on the gate. So with that feedback I changed the design a little bit and now it's like this. Remember yesterday when I made this thing? Temp made a similar thing but a drill instead, which is actually way better than what I've got. And just look at what it does. Oh, does it take durability? We used it to make a staircase to bedrock level, which we're going to turn into the underworld area where all the lava and the nether stuff is going to go. And look how far we got with just a few clicks. Oh my days, this looks sick. We used the thing to go all the way to bedrock level. And after we finished that, we wanted to make an underground tunnel and listen to the sound that it makes. So satisfying. As Temp used the drill to go all the way down to bedrock level, a deep hole was made in the ground. The plan was to create 4 tunnels that go north, east, south and west so that we could easily go to unmined areas. And while our main goal was to make the tunnel, we also got lots of loot from it. Temp's drill had 440 million charge, but after the tunnel it only had 4,000. But we created a tunnel that cut straight through the map just like how the Logang Denser universe, which meant we were done here. We've made the layout for the zoo today and the autumn biome went from this to this. It's day 23 of Minute Minecraft, and in order for us to bring animals to our zoo, we needed to craft mob imprisonment tools, aka Pokeballs. But in order for us to craft them, we needed to gather a bunch of gas tiers, so we headed to the nether not knowing the amount of new mobs that are in there now. This is the first new mob we saw. There's a ghost on me. We killed every gas that we saw, but they don't always drop gas tiers, which is annoying. As we carried on looking for gas, we ran into this soul vulture, which looks sick. Later, Temp got attacked. Whoa! Yo, kill him. I killed them easy and they don't really drop that much, so yeah, they're kind of trash. We heard creepy noises coming from the lava, so as any reasonable person would do, we jumped right into the lava to investigate. We kept hearing sounds but didn't see anything, so we decided to go on the little island to look around, and this jumped out. Oh, I saw it down there. Whoa!
Let me go closer because I want to see. Never mind, I fell down.
Oh, it's right by you,
It's right behind.
Really? There's another one here.
Oh, watch it. It's gonna
Jump. Yo! We observed them for a bit just to really appreciate the mod pack and how cool the mobs are within it. And then we went on to kill them. They didn't really do much damage to us because we're OP, but the hard part was trying to locate them because we couldn't see anything in the lava. Whoa! So instead of waiting for them to come to me and hit it with a 1-2, we carried on looking for gas and found a bunch of them in this one area, this one biome, and we got a bunch of gas tiers ready to turn into Pokeballs. On our journey, this happened. I didn't record the moment when it happened, but I recorded everything afterwards. And I was actually in shock of how lucky I was. Oh my days. I was looking around for gas and I needed more blocks to build up to an area where I couldn't get to. So I mined one piece with my disassembler and I found netherite. I literally found netherite on the surface by mining with my pickaxe once. This hole that you see is one pickaxe. Anyways, I gathered the netherite and carried on looking for gas. How many did you get? Here.
Oh yeah. I can't get that one, can I?
I've got a bow. I can hear if you want. Nice. We gathered enough gas here, so we went back to the base, and now we have to get plastic. So I made 6 fluid extractors and placed them against logs in my lab, and they'll be sucking the fluid out of these logs. So anyways, we crafted about 10 of these each, and tomorrow we're gonna go exploring for new mobs. It's day 24 of Minute Minecraft. Today we're gonna be collecting animals for the zoo. We started by traveling overseas, and the first thing we found is an orca. It ate a lily pad, and I used my Pokeball to catch it. Whoa, went up in the sky. Whoa! Let's capture it. We then found this. It was a dirty cockroach, which we're not gonna bring in the zoo. High up in the trees, we found owls and we captured them too. After we went back to the base, Temp ran into a wandering trader and it sold crocodile eggs, which are really rare. He bought the max that he could buy, which is about 6 or something, and after throwing all of them like a chicken egg, only one actually came out as a crocodile baby. Ollie made a little pen with a lake in it for it to swim in, and here it is. Temp later found a substitute for Pokeballs, quantum catchers, which are basically the exact same except they are cheaper, so we'll be using them from now on. We went back to exploring and I found this pink sheep, which has under 1% chance of spawning, meaning that it's super rare. I captured it and we carried on exploring, and I captured a polar bear too, and then we ran into penguins.
Yeah, and I caught a penguin.
I then went on and captured all 3 of them. And as we carried on exploring, I ran into these. What are those? They're sending some waves up to me.
What is it?
Whoa! I'm going down to catch it right this second.
Yeah, cool.
Whoa! Great Thrasher! I captured the Great Thrasher! I captured the Great Thrasher, not even normal Thrasher. Great Thrasher.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Remember, I haven't even seen one of those.
Yeah, I just captured it. You can all see it now. Thrashers bite you and don't let go until you kill them. What the fuck?
Yeah, I told you, man.
Yeah, they actually.
Nah, I'm gonna die. I'm riding it. What's going on? Here's what it looks like. I surpassed my limits there and then and decided to battle the Great Thrasher. Let's go! It was pretty easy, to be honest, not gonna lie. Gonna need a bigger bow. We carried on exploring and found raccoons. Yeah, lots of raccoons. And yes, we captured them. In the same biome, we found a grizzly bear. Look at it, just standing there with its jaws. So cute, so cute. You picked the wrong house, fool! Hey! We then found some hummingbirds, and I let the pink sheep free because I needed more room. Ollie then found a crocodile in the wild.
Oh, crocodile! A more crocodile!
These are actually pretty rare to find. Whoa! We then found this little group of capuchin monkeys. Look! Oh, he's lying down on his belly. Capuchin monkey. Capture. And I tamed a few with bananas. Yes. Yo, my monkey actually protects me. Look at it. Look at him protecting me. Look. He's throwing blocks. No! Got struck by lightning. I was trying to put out the fire and I accidentally hit one of the monkeys. And now the whole army's on me. Oh, nah. All the monkeys are attacking me. I tamed more and formed my own monkey army. No, he's setting them on fire. He's throwing rocks at them. Heal. No! Monkey! Gorilla! Yo! Capture that. More gorillas. Oh, there's a hole. I then found a squad of gorillas that mined and then munched on leaves.
Really?
Yeah, what the heck? So funny. They mine leaf blocks and they eat them. Yeah, look.
Yeah, look.
And they eats it. And look, another guy's.
That's sick.
Isn't it? We then found a shoebill bird that eats fish as well, which is just another addition to the zoo, I guess. Nah, you're getting touched up. They clearly didn't like him and hated him so much that I wanted to kill him until he fed them bananas, and now they love him. Okay, make it follow you. Let's see what happens when something attacks you. Yeah! Yo! When we went back home, Ollie had a gift prepared for me. Oh, for APlays from Ollie. Polly! Ollie captured a cat for me that's identical to my actual cat. Oh, he got tamed with the first fish. That's when you know it's meant to be. Polly. The pink sheep died and I hung this up to pay respects. Temp then wanted to show us something in his lab. No! Stop touching me! It's day 25 of Minute Minecraft, and today we're going to be making this 64K storage PC, which you need 3 main blocks for: the disk drive, the crafting grid, and the controller. First, we'll make the disk drive, which is made like this using a machine casing, an advanced processor, and some quartz-rich iron. When you put it all together, you get the disk drive. Next, I made the controller using a machine casing, some quartz-rich iron, silicon, and an advanced processor. The last main block that we needed was a crafting grid, which required me to craft a bunch of different processors. I then put these processors together with a machine casing, quartz-rich iron, and some glass to create the grid. I then combined this grid with a crafting table and an advanced processor to get the crafting grid. We now had all the main blocks, and all that was left was to power it and to make a disk. Now, using the heat generators would be trash since it would burn down my entire house, as well as powering it very slowly, so we upgraded our energy source to biofuel, which is powered by biofuel dust, which you get when you put things like plants, rotten flesh, netherwall blocks, etc. into the crusher, so it's pretty cheap. I placed the generator, plugged it into the controller so it can power the PC, and then filled the generator with biofuel, and so we successfully made the PC. Only thing left now was the 64K storage disk, which I can't even be asked to explain how to make. But after it was made, I moved all my stuff into it, and now we have infinite storage, basically. Temp gave me these letters, and I used it to make a sign in front of my house. I also changed my roof to green, which you probably think looks really bad, but trust me, it looks good. Temp's villagers got struck by lightning. What? Oh, because he got struck by lightning. Oh, what the heck? And it was all because this dirty phantom hit me. This one turned into a witch as well. No, that's not fair. And just for that, we locked one of its relatives into a 1x1 water hole and named it with the name tag so it would never despawn and it would be there for all eternity to suffer. It's day 26 of Minute Minecraft. Today we're going to be working on the zoo. Ollie worked on the crocodile pen while I worked on Monkey Mountain. I started by digging the moat of the mountain, and after getting lots of dirt from that, I used it to terraform the actual mountain. I then filled the moat with water and built and chiseled a gorilla statue at the peak of the mountain looking over the zoo. I then added some trees and some decorations until it finally looked like this as a final product. We then moved all the monkeys in, and so we finished Monkey Mountain. Here's a little tour. Ollie also finished his crocodile pen, and after a long day of work, he headed back home only to see this.
Fucking hell, man.
Help me, come to my house, help me, please.
Wait, how did that happen? Get water, get water.
No, look at the top. Look at the fucking top.
No, I'm at the top. I'm got rid of it.
Yeah, safe guys, I'm done with your
Okay,
server.
done. We saved it though.
Fuck this, yeah, I can't be asked.
While Ollie was offline, me and Tim decided to surprise him by fixing his house. After that, I was in my lab and heard weird noises and decided to investigate. Look, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Look, I definitely heard it.
Is it a mob?
Oh, Goblin Trader. Sharpness 6. Knockback 8.
Get it.
Should I get it? I'll get it right now. I bought it off the Goblin Trader and now it's time to test it. Leia also accidentally found out that you can put monkeys on your shoulders. It's day 27 of Minute Minecraft. Today we're going to be making the digital miner, which means we'll never have to go mining again. Here are the things that we need. I started by making the atomic alloys, which required 3 steps, and after I got a decent amount, I made the next thing on the menu, 2 logistical sorters. The next thing we had to make were the 2 teleportation cores, which required a diamond, 2 atomic alloys, and some other waffle. I made the steel casing, and the only thing left was a robot, which required a personal chest, which I made like this. I used it to make the robot, and now we had everything to make the digital miner. We had finally made it, boys. I placed it by my house, and the only thing left to do was to power it. So I connected 2 biogenerators to it and fueled the machine using biofuel. And if you think that's expensive, it's really not. Look at how much I've got. And then went into the config and told it to only mine ores. After I saved it, I turned up the radius and connected the chest to its back. And then I started the machine and it started generating ores for me for free. While I was doing that, I put a bunch of stuff together to make a mechanical mixer. It gave me an achievement and everything, but I have no idea what it does. Someone please tell me. After a while, I checked back on the digital mine and this is what I had. Whoa, it's so full. I've got 21 diamonds. Tim made a chicken farm and placed these 2 blocks that only players can walk through. So there's no risk of chickens falling out and we can just walk through it whenever we want. It's day 28 of Minute Minecraft. Today we're going to be opening the portal to Alfheim. Let's go. Let's go, the baby.
When you do that little edit, can you add a little voice?
Let's go.
To make the portal, we were going to need a lot of mana, so we set up an automatic mana farm. Crimson Blaze, who was in the live stream at the time, joined us in a Discord call and explained to us how to make one since we had no idea.
8 mana spreaders. Each one of the 2 mana spreaders need 6 endo flame.
We followed Crimson Blaze's instructions and after a while we had made the automatic mana farm. Now in order to open the portal we needed Terra Steel. To get Terra Steel we needed a bunch of mana items, which is why we made the mana farm. We had to make this terrestrial agglomeration plate which required fire, air, mana, earth and water runes. So we made them using the runic altar. We got that shit out.
Yeah, Ollie, stop.
Let's go! And after we'd made all of the rooms, we put them together to make the terrestrial agglomeration plate, which is the main block that will get us the Terra Steel. We had to place it on a checker surface with lapis blocks and living rock like this. Then to make it work, we had to link it to this mana pool using 2 sparks. To get a Terra Steel ingot, we had to throw a mana diamond, steel ingot, and a pearl onto the plate, which starts the process. Oh! And after watching the cool magic particles for a while, we had made it. And now we can make the portal using these crystals as well as making the frame blocks. I made the frame of the portal and placed the crystals above the mana pools next to it. Now all that was left was to light it with mana and connecting it to the portal. I threw a mana tablet in the mana pool and linked the crystal to the portal using the wand of the forest, and so we opened the portal to Alfheim. Let's go! It's day 29 of Minute Minecraft. Today we're going to be upgrading the village using mine colonies. I started by upgrading my house and replaced the orange with red wood and chiseled every little bit of it. The house went from this to this, which believe me or not took a long time because it also chiseled a balcony one by one. We had a new guard called Jesus and upgraded his watchtower to level 3. We also did this to the other one. We then also built a university which is going to help us build hospitals, etc. Temp made a villager trading post. Why is he actually hugging him? And I used one of the villagers to get a capturing 5 book for my sword. Just to make life easier, me and Temp made teleporters and placed them in both our houses. We then linked them and it created a portal that lets us teleport to each other's houses with ease. Because of the capturing enchant on my sword, there's a chance of getting the spawn egg of a mob that you kill, and I got a beetle spawn egg and I used it to prank Temp.
Boy, if you don't get...
We made a bakery and also made a restaurant which we placed right next to the bakery for people to eat at. Ollie then told me to record because he wanted to show me something. Let's go! After returning back to my house, this happened to all the chiseled bits that I've been spending my whole life on. Everything changed. It's some machine shit. To summarize, we made a villager trading post, a university, then we made a bakery with a restaurant next to it, and I upgraded my house. Oh, and we upgraded both the watchtowers too. Ollie and Tim went overseas to get materials and ran into this underwater stronghold. They went inside and found the end portal frame, and they tested putting a cardboard box on the end portal frame, but didn't pick it up, sadly. They then absolutely ransacked the place before I could even get there. It's day 30 of Minute Minecraft. Today we're going to be summoning the Gaia Boss. To summon it, we needed a minimum of 2 Alph Steel ingots. And the first step to getting that was making a mana infuser, which costs a bunch of runes. After we got all the runes, we made the mana infuser. Now all we needed were the items that combined to make Alph Steel. We had to throw in a mana pearl to get pixie dust, mana steel to get elementium, and mana diamonds to get dragonstone. I got a bunch of in case we need it in the future. And now what we're going to do is combine all these items. This seems pretty easy, doesn't it? Well, you need 2 full mana pools, which takes 2.5 hours long to completely fill up, and lots of coal. But anyways, after we'd filled both the pools, we put all the stuff on the mana infuser, and it started making the Alph Steel. We had to go through this process twice. We took 5 hours and 4,000 coal. Yes, you heard that right. 5 hours and 4,000 coal. Once we had the ingots, we had to turn them into nuggets and used it to make the pylons. With these pylons, we can make the Gaia pylons, which we would use for the summoning. We had to make 4 of these. And then use my nether star that we got from the Wither episode and use it to make a beacon. And so we had all the items to spawn the Gaia boss. We went far from the village to spawn it in case it breaks anything. And following the book that the mod pack gives you, we built the summoning beacon. The final step to summon it was to right click a terra steel ingot onto the beacon. It said it wouldn't spawn because there were holes in the floor, so we fixed the terrain, and now we were ready to spawn the Gaia boss. It's day 31 of Minute Minecraft. Today we're gonna be beating the Guardian of Gaia. And no preparation needed for this episode. We're going straight in. All we had to do is put the terra steel on the beacon and we would summon the boss. Here we go.
It's me.
What's me?
Yo, what's this music?
The Gaia boss took on the appearance of everyone, meaning that we all saw ourselves. It teleports all over the place, making it really hard to hit. It was definitely one of the hardest bosses we had fought so far, even for us.
No, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Wait, I'm actually
No,
not
just
sick.
not with it.
I'm gonna
Yo,
yo,
what's
no, he's
this?
actually hard. Wait, he's actually hard. We didn't prepare enough.
I'm
We didn't prepare
scared.
enough properly. We didn't
Don't
prepare
touch me
enough
on
properly.
one.
Whoa, it made me. Whoa. Oh shit. I can't use my abilities.
Move them. Oh, I can do some damage to him if you want.
To the whatever you do. Oh, there's these flying fireflies, by the way. Hit them. You can see them. To be honest.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I just created him.
Oh, yo, he's on fire.
wreck it, wreck it, wreck it.
I can see.
I created him again. And again. Oh, I'm wrecking him. I wrecked him. He's low. What's up?
After we got it low, it flooded up and became invincible. It then spawned waves of mobs that we had to defeat before we could touch it again.
Just protect him.
Oh my god. Oh, this is crazy.
Was sick.
Oh my god. Watch out, guys. Don't
Oh, the fireflies are annoying. They're blind here. Yes. That's not my lighting, by the way.
Oh. Oh my god. I'm getting forced
What's
towards
this
him.
sick? He's sick, you know. I'm trying to hit him. Huh?
No, yeah, right.
You have to kill all the mobs.
Where
I'll
they
kill
go?
him again. He's about to die. Where's he going? Don't let him rest.
Nice.
Yeah, I killed it.
Nice.
I killed it and it gave me this epic shader grab bag, which gave me some shader. I think it's a skin for items and stuff. More importantly, it gave us each Gaia spears, which are going to be very useful when we're making things for Britannia. The first thing we made with them were Cloaks of Sin, aka Akatsuki Cloaks. We are now the Akatsuki. Judging from the item picture, we thought it'd be a bit cooler than this because right now we just look like Kanye West from that one music video. Anyways, we're going to be making more tools with the Gaia Spears tomorrow, so come back tomorrow for day 32. Those are just the first 31 days of the series. I can't wait to make the 62 days and then the 100 days eventually. But yeah, make sure you follow me on TikTok to join us in the journey.